everybody, I want you to write down the heading. The heading is called 3D figures. So take out your notes and write it down. So in case you know, next time what you are doing, this is called your 3D trigo notes. 3D trigo notes. Okay, that is the heading. So, Brader, you might not be able to understand the formulas and all. You just understand the concept first. Okay, now the whole idea of 3D trigo, right, is that you need to focus on finding right angle. Okay, I repeat again, focus on finding right-angled triangles. That's the whole idea. Because when you can see where the right-angled triangle is, it will be a lot easier for you to solve this kind of question type. Clear so far? So now, how to form the right-angled triangle is another concept you need to know is that the height and the base are 90 degrees to each other. So these are all the clues. So write that down, the whole idea. If you understand that number one, you need to find right angle triangle. And number two, you understand that the height and base are 90 degrees to each other. That will help you to find your right angle triangles very easily. Okay, once you are ready, put down your pen and then we'll start. Okay, so for me, I don't usually draw everything on the diagram. I would want to draw out my right angle triangles separately. Okay, so right now, can you see they say that a pyramid has a rectangular base? Rectangular base, which is the one in blue, okay, which is here. I already matched already. This is the one in blue. We don't need to highlight that. So don't do it. I'm just showing you guys only. Okay, and then now they see there's a vertex vertically above R. Now, this is very important because why? When they tell you that it's vertex vertically above R, this is so-called your height. So I want to find a base that is 90 degrees perpendicular to VR so that I can get my right angle triangle. Okay, so I continue reading the question. This is a rectangular base. So if it's a rectangular base, that means that if PQ is 12, I can clearly say that SR is also 12. And then now they say that QR is 5. That means that SP will also be 5. And then VR is 3, means the one in pink. So I give you guys some time to color code all this first before we begin. Doing? So right now, can you see VQR? VQR, right? So you need to ask yourself, okay, I have VQR. You need to ask yourself, right, VQR lies in which right angle triangle? Are you able to find? Are you able to find VQR lies in which right angle triangle? Who is able to find? For VQR. VQR lies in which right angle triangle? Excellent. So Shansi got it already. That angle VQR lies in triangle VQR. So what I'll do is I will draw it out separately. So can you see? Because right now my VQR is in a very weird position. But can you see this pink one? This pink one and this green one are perpendicular to each other. Why? Because the pink is the height and the green is the base, correct? So they are perpendicular to each other. So I'll label V, R, Q, and I'll label what I want to find. Can you see that this is what I want to find? And after what else I have? What are the clues I have? VR is 3 cm, 3 cm. Must put the units, very important. And QR is 5 cm. This is a right angle triangle. So what did I teach you guys already? What concept can you use to find the triangle? I mean the angle. Very good. You can use your tua kaso. And this is actually not even Sec 3 math. This is just a Sec 2 math question. Can you all see that? Okay, so later you all can do. That's for part 1. Now for part 2, let's continue the next part. So for part 2, can you see here? VPR. So VPR, where is VPR? It's in which triangle? For VPR. Which right angle triangle? Which right angle triangle for VPR? Don't overthink. No need to overthink. Angle VPR is in which right angle triangle? What? Yes, exactly. It's just triangle VPR. So I need to draw out. This is my triangle VPR. Can you see the one in purple? So I'll draw out triangle VPR. So here's my 90 degrees again. I have V, I have P, I have R, correct? So they want me to find this one. Question mark. So can you see the right angle triangle? Means what can I use again? I can same thing use tua, ka, so to solve, right? But tua, ka, so, in order to solve this, what do I need? You still remember? I need what? I need how many angles? How many angles? How many angles and how many length? 1 angle, 2 length. Very good. I need 1 angle, 2 length. So let's see whether I have 1 angle, 2 length. Can you see the question mark I want to find is considered 1 angle already? So what else I have? Can you see I have VR is 3 cm? But I do not have 2 length. I only have 1 length. So which one do you think is possible to find? Is it possible to find VP or PR? Which one do you think is higher chance to find? Very good. So we need to find PR first. Now, how do we go about finding PR first? So you now need to look. PR lies in which right angle triangle? Very good. Who said that? Okay, very good. So now, in order to find PR, okay, so we need to go and focus on P, Q, R. And where is the 90 degrees? Here, because it's a right angle here, right? The rectangle. So I know this is right angle. Here is 5 cm. And here is 12 cm. So I can find PR. How? Using what concept? Right angle also. Very good. Using Pythagoras theorem. So I need to write down using Pythagoras theorem. So using Pythagoras theorem, I can now find PR. You all get it? So once I get PR already, right? Then can you see I find PR already, I can put into here. Then I can use my Tuakaso to get there. Now I'll give you guys about 4 minutes to go and do. Then we'll move on to the next question. Okay, the next one will be number 8. So this is also a 3D, but it's no longer the same shape. Just now, this one is something like a pyramid, right? Where it's involved all triangles. Now we are in a cube. Don't worry about cube. You also can find your right angle triangle. But you need to be very careful. First thing first is you need to understand what is a cube. What is a cube, guys? What's the fundamental about cube? What? What's the fundamental about cube? Yeah, but what about it? What's the property of a cube that you all need to know? No. Nothing to do with it. Yes, very good. All sides are the same. So all sides are the same. And they say that the cube has a length of 10, right? So where are all the sides of 10? We have AB, we have BC, GC, what? FD. We got FD. FB, EA, yeah. EH, yeah. HG, yeah. HD, yeah. DC, yeah. AD, yeah. EF, yeah. FG, yeah. So can you see all the purple highlighted one is everything that are 10 cm. So this one you need to know. Understand? So I just erase off because I don't want too many things. Okay, so right now, next we need to understand is midpoint. Okay, so they say M is the midpoint of BF. What does that mean? They tell you that M is the midpoint of BF. What does that mean already? I can find out who. Nah, midpoint is never about 90 degrees. You can find who? Very good. You can find FM. Is that all? And MB. What about FM and MB? What do you notice about FM and MB? Which is equal to what? Huh? 5 watts. Yes, 5 cm. So now I'll continue reading the next part. The next part say that N is the midpoint of AE. So what does that mean? If N is the midpoint of AE, AN is equal to NE, which is equal to 5 cm. So this is something I need to take note that all these are 5 and all these are 5. I'll just make a mental note. I don't write too many, as later it get too messy. Okay, so right now, the first thing first is they say that they want to find angle MEN, right? How to find angle MEN? So you need to ask yourself, MEN is in which triangle? Yes, so part 1 is MEN is in triangle MEN. So obviously, I will do a 90 degrees. I have M, I have E, I have N. So I want to find N is right here, question mark, correct or not? And what information am I given? So I'm given 5 here. And what else? Yes, then what do I do now? Yeah, so identify your how. Who is your how? EN is your A. Okay, what else? Uh-huh. Then after that, what do I do next after I identify my how? See, someone want to listen. The person who did the last and the person who do not know how to do is the one not listening. And so they don't want to print it out. That's why I ask you to print it out. Okay, Chauncey, continue. Yes, tick what is given and what you want to find. So tick who? Tick 5. And? Huh? What? 10. Okay. So what does that mean, reading? Yes, so what do I write? Tangent what? Angle. What? I need to write formula first. Yes, tangent angle is equal to O over 8. After that, so angle NEM is equal to 10 over 5. Then after that, can I find angle NEM? But the question what MEN? Are they the same? They are the same. So how to find angle MEN? Tangent inverse. 10 over 5. And what does that give you? $63.434. I need some more. 4349. Okay. Dot, dot, dot. Which is equal to, at the end of the day, 63.4 degrees. Because why? Your final answer needs to be in 1 dp. So after I get that, MEN, I'll fill in here. Okay, not enough space. I'll write down 63. Don't put 63.4. Cannot. Because in case you need it again, right? So you should put it as 63.4349. Now I'll give you guys some time to copy. Next, we'll do EMN. Okay, so right now, guys, can we see EMN? So you need to ask yourself, EMN belongs to which right angle triangle? Yes, you balance it. Eh? It's in here. So actually, do I have to go and do again my tuakaso? No need, because I already have the information ready, right? So this EMN is very easy. How do I find EMN? 180 degrees minus 90 degrees minus. Now, whenever you do that, you cannot just minus like that. Your teacher will fault you. You must put the reasoning. How come you know it's 180 minus 90 minus 63.4349? What's the reasoning? Very good. Angle sum of triangle. Excellent. So if I angle sum of triangle, I minus them, then what does it what do I get? $26.5651, is it? Okay, but I cannot put that because why? Yes, 1 dp, so my answer will be 26.6 degrees, 1 dp. Go, copy. Now, once I'm done, I can move on to part 3. So, of course, same thing. Once I'm done, I'll fill in into my diagram right here. Put arrow out. This is 26.5651. You see that? I put it into my diagram. And here I also put 90 degrees to remind myself. Okay, so after that, next we'll move on to part 3. Okay, the next one is MEF. So MEF belongs to which triangle? Yes, so you can see here, it goes this way, where here's the 90 degrees. I have MFE. MEF is what I want to find, question mark. Okay, so I have what information? MF is 5. What else? EF is 10. Now, technically, I do not need to go and do my tuakaso, because if you look at it carefully, I can actually find angle MEF already. Very fast one. How to find angle MEF? Yes. So do I really need to do my tuakaso so long? I no need. I can just find, because I know that this one right here is a rectangle. So it's 90 degrees, right? So I can just take 90 degrees minus angle what? Angle what? Which angle? The name of the angle. NEM. And then I'll get 90 minus 63.4349, which is equal to 26.5651, which is equal to 26.6, 1 dp, right? So this is method 1. Method 1 is a very long way. You are wasting time. I won't recommend method 1. Method 2 is a smarter way by using this. Understand? But you need to understand it's a right angle. Now, there's a method 3. Listen very carefully. What is method 3? So can you see that this is a cube? Means this one right here is parallel to this person. So if they're parallel, I can straight away find angle MEF using what? Very good. So this is method 1. Method 1. This is method 2. I won't write like that. Method 1, method 2, and method 3. Method 3 means I can straight away find angle MEF. MEF, is it? MEF is actually equal to angle EMN, which is equal to 26.6 degree. And the reasoning you need to give is alternate angle. You cannot just say alternate angle. You must say which length is parallel to which length. So alternate angle means which length is parallel to which length? MN parallel to EF. Okay? So these are the 2 methods. Or rather the 3 methods. Method 1, I won't encourage at all. It's too long. It's too tedious. It may be a chance to make mistake. So I highly recommend is method 2 and method 3. But not many people can see method 3. So if you can train yourself to see that, that will help you a lot in trigo, especially for bearing and for 3D figures. Lastly, we'll move on to HBD. Part 4, HBD. So now, part 4, you need to ask yourself, HBD belongs to which right angle triangle? What? Yes. Whereby is H, D, B. Here is my right angle. HBD is what I want to find. So remember I told you, whenever it is right angle triangle, very high chance we'll be using what? Tuakaso. Tuakaso means you need what? 2 length, 1 angle. So 1 angle is already fulfilled, right? So I need 2 lengths. So which length do I have? HD, yes, I have is how much? 10. Do I have any more? I need 5 who? Very good. So can you say this is similar to just now that question? So I need to find DB first. But you need to first ask yourself, in order to find DB, I need to know that DB belongs to which right angle triangle? Wait, number 1 is to find first. And say DB belongs to which right angle triangle again? Whereby where is the right angle? The right angle is at where? Yes, DAB. So this is a right angle. I want to find DB. This is what I want to find. So to find DB, do I have information for AD and AB? AD is how much? 10. And then AB is 10. From here, I can use what already? Exactly. So using Pythagoras theorem, you can find DB, right? Once you find DB, you realize that you can put back inside here. Then after the second step, you can use your Tuakaso again. Correct now, guys? Then you can use your Tuakaso to find your angle HBD. Okay? Go. Do it now, then let me mark. Then after that, y'all can go for a break. All right, so guys, finally, last question for today. And then I'll give you guys a homework, and we are officially done with 2 chapters already. So we are officially done with trigonometry after we are done with this question. And then a disclaimer, guys, I've already taught almost everything of the whole Set 3 syllabus. I'm only left with circles. So circles, I'll start teaching you guys in July. Okay? And then take note, there will not be any tuition for, I think, is this the last lesson really? Still 1 more, is it? 2 more? Really? Oh, okay. So maybe we have hope we can do 1 more circles. I don't think so. Cannot because of him. We need to do DST. Can you all remind me? DST question 4. DST question 4 and the graph drawing. Yeah. No wonder we got pushed back. Yes. Oh, okay, then it works out. We have trigo. Then after that, next lesson we do trigo. Then we do corrections. Then I teach your DST question 4 because both of them will not be here. Today is your last lesson here, right? You got 1 more Sunday, meh? Yeah, no more Sunday, mah. You're different from them already. I remember, first and the last 2, I separate you guys out so I can focus because he's back. When he's back, I want to do a different topic. We go revisit last term one. Yeah, because when he's away, we couldn't do that. We stopped halfway. Okay? So guys, we like circles. Okay, so the plan is still the same. The plan is that we are officially done with trigo, but I still owe you guys graph drawing. Right? Graph drawing, the corrections, which is question number 41 was a disaster. And question 41 is a O-level inspired question. So very high chance it'll be out in your exam. Because it's an O-level inspired question. Graph drawing. I still have DST. Can you all write down somewhere so that someone can remind me? But then there's so many things to keep. Unless group chat description. You write in the group chat description. We still have DST question 4. We still have rate. rate of water that I need to teach you guys. This is all because finally Braden is back, so we can do all this. Then we still have trigo corrections. That's it. And that will be the end of your June holiday. So another announcement is take note, 23rd to what's the last day of this June holiday? 30 is it? 30th is it the June? Okay, so the two of you also listen up. 23rd to 30th, please don't come. There's no tuition. That's why this June we worked so hard. Okay, 23rd to 30th, Miss Lin is also going for a break. I'm going for a 1 week break. So the next time I see you guys will be in July. Your lesson is on Friday. So it's 1.5 weeks later for you guys. I'll not see you for 1.5 weeks. For the rest of you guys, I'll not see you for 2 weeks. So I want to see you 2 weeks later. But of course, at 2 weeks, I'm going to give you guys work to do. Yay. Okay. Then also take note for both of you too, I'll tell you all what exam paper to buy. The 4 of you guys, I usually tell students soft copy and print, but I realized that the printing will be too much and then your parents will get flagged out. Okay, because you need to print easily 300 pages of the soft copy. So I rather not, because the soft copy, let's say for example, 3 of you decide to print an office, then you'll save like $10, but the $10 will bring your parents some trouble in office. I rather not. So I think you'll just buy the exam papers. So we'll be buying exam papers. Once I teach finish, mid-July onwards, okay, even for both of you, we're going to do massive exam papers ready. Because I want to have everybody, including both of you, at least a B3. At least a B3. That's my goal. Because if we set 3, we can get a B3, right? Set 4, easy breezy, A1. We'll work for that. That's why you guys are like my potential A1s that I'm going to get for set 4s. Yeah. Then next year, I need to handpick ready students. So whoever that join your class are those who can also be potential A1s. Those who cannot be potential A1s for next year, set 4, they cannot join our class. Okay, they'll be in another class. Yeah. Unless they are very eager and hungry to get A1. Then they can be in your class. Okay? So you guys are my potential A1s for next year. Next year, set 4 exams. So we're going to work hard this year. Yes. And EMAF cannot fail. You all know, right? EMAF fail, that's it, right? You all need to be retained as a private candidate. So EMAF cannot fail. Yeah. Else you cannot go anywhere. Okay? You all know, right? You all know that next year you all have this thing called EAE if you, let's say, you go poly or DSA. And for yours, PFP. If let's say you fail your EMAF, even though you have a position in poly, but you fail your EMAF, you cannot join. You all know that, right? Yeah, so it's very important. Remember, no matter what, there are 2 subjects that's very important. What are 2 subjects that's very important? English and EMAF, the 2 E's are very important. Never ever fail these 2, okay? So work hard, not just for your EMAF, but also work hard for your English. It's not too late. You can start English tuition this year, but unfortunately, I don't know any good English tutor. If I know, one day I'll collaborate with the teacher. That would be the best, man. That would be the best. That's my dream. Imagine, because the 2 most important subjects is English and EMAF. And you have find a good. Anybody got English tuition here? If you have an English tutor that is like me, like one-man show, running everything, run the whole tuition center and everything, right? Let me know, okay? And then it's around this area also, let me know. I want to collaborate with the English teacher. Then we'll open one bigger center. Yeah, if you all know English teacher. Actually, I know one. Yeah, I should pause the recording. Okay, so this is the last question. I'm going to zoom in. Okay, so we have points A, B, C. You need to be very clear who is on the ground and who is on top. Okay, so for me, what I usually like to do is those that is on the ground, I like to highlight them. So I know that, okay, these are all on the ground. Where's my pen? Pen is missing. Please tell me that my pen is here. Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. I'll just use my finger first. Okay, they said that A, B, C are on level ground. So I have A, B, C are on level ground. So I know that ABC, I cannot assume that ABC is right angle. I cannot assume that it is like that. A, C, B, for example. I cannot, because when I draw right angle, I'm saying that AC is on the ground and B is above them. You understand? Clear or not? When I do this kind of rectangle. So I cannot have that. Okay, so I need to remind myself that this is on the ground. It's flat on the ground. Now, they say that B is due north of A. Now, this is very tricky. B is due north of A. You all learn bearings, right? Do you notice that this compass right now is not like that? Because remember, the compass that I teach you guys is always pointing upwards. But for this case, the compass is pointing sideways. Correct or not? So this is something that you all need to take note of. Okay? Next up. Wait, still struggling to find a pen, but I think potentially I can find my pen. Yeah, found it. Okay. So next up, they say that bearing of C from A is 22 degrees. Now, what does that mean? So C from K is 22 degrees. So where do we draw the compass? At where? Yes, draw the compass at A. So is my compass already at A? So where is 22? They say that A all the way until where? C, means from the north all the way until the C line. So this is 22. It matches. It's already on the diagram. Next, they say that we have bearing of C from B. Means I need to draw my compass at? Draw my compass at where, guys? B. So is my compass already drawn at B? So B means where is 75? It's from where to where? From where to where? Very good. From north to where? To BC line. So this right here is 75. So this is also given. Understand? So next, they say that AB is 160 apart. So AB is right here. It's 160. And can you see this is meters? So I need to be very careful because sometimes they mix cm and meter. But for this case, they only give me 1 meter. There is no cm. Means everybody will all be in meters. Now, they want to find the distance between B and C. So now, right now, what I will do is I will draw out separately. Okay? Because it's saying distance between B and C for part 1, that means that I need to focus on ABC triangle, correct? A, B, C triangle, correct or not? And they want to find BC, so I put question mark. Any information am I given? BAC 22, okay. Degrees. What else? CBA, yes. How to find angle CBA? So that's right. Angle CBA is equal to adjacent angle on a straight line. Yes. And what is the answer? What? 104? 105. So I fill in 105. Any more information am I given? BCA? No. Any more information am I given? I'm given what? Yes, AB. And how much is AB? 160 meter. Now, what kind of triangle is this? What kind of triangle is this? Huh? Yes, this is a non-right angle triangle. So what did I teach you guys about non-right angle triangle? Means what do I use? What? What do I use for non-right angle triangle? Sine rule, cosine rule. Very good. So can I use my Picasso and Pythagoras already? No. So this is a set 3 trigo question. Okay? So now, if you want to find BC, what are you given, guys? You need to identify, ma. How you know whether to use sine rule or cosine rule? One length, two angle? No, I don't have one length, two angle. Look carefully. Yes, I have 2 length, 2 angle from here. So from here, I know I have 2 length, 2 angle, right? Why? Because the question mark is also considered as a length. So 2 length, 2 angle, that means that what? I can use what, guys? Sine rule. So you all can use your sine rule, right? So what's your sine rule? What to use? So how to use your sine rule? So sine rule means this person will match with who? Because this is what I want to find, right? So if this 1 and 5 means must match with which angle? BAC. Why? Because they must be opposite, correct? What else? 160 will match with who? BCA. So it means that I need to find angle who? Angle BCA. So do you think I can find angle BCA? 180 minus 22 minus 105 degrees. And what's my answer? 53 degrees. And the reasoning is angle sum of triangle. Yes. So right now I fill in that this is 53. So I can apply what? So Joel and Esther better listen because later you're going to struggle in your homework. Then you're going to stay all the way until 7:30 So better listen and focus on how to apply sine rule. So right now, guys, before I apply and put in the formula, put in the numbers, I need to write down the alphabets first. So I can say that sine what? Sine angle BAC over BC equal to sine angle BC over AB. So now I can fill in the numbers. So fill in the numbers, what will I get? Sine what? Sine what? Sine 22 over BC is equal to find sine 53 over 160. Then from there you can solve. Okay. You solve means just basic algebra. I'll not go in there. So with that, your BC, can someone help me find out what's the answer? Because I only have final answer. What's the answer? It should be 70 something. 75.049 yada yada. So when we round off, we get 75.0. 3 SF. Got it? So I give you guys some time to copy and color code. Blue with blue, orange with orange. And same thing, when you find the answer BC, always put it in your diagram right here. So I put BC to remind myself that I've already found BC. Now, once you're done, let's move on to part 2. Now, for part 2, right, you need to understand, guys, listen very, 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 very carefully. Because this is the kind of question that most of you guys, I would say, actually 100% of you guys. Remember the homework you all cannot do, then have to go through? So if you look at what I boxed up, this is a very important clue already. When you see tangent angle TAB equal to 3 over 16, means what already? The moment you see this. What's a clue? Like, what's a clue? Only when can you see this kind of format? This kind of format only appears in where? This is a very interesting format. You definitely see only in where? In where, guys? We've done so many already. Only what kind of scenario, then you can see this kind of format. Yes, only in a tuakaso format. And just now you said, for which particular scenario? Tua. Very good. And tuakaso means what kind of triangle? Exactly. So it's telling you that you need to go and find a right angle triangle. Write that down before we move on. So right now, I need to find my right angle triangle. And can you see that this is angle TAB? So angle TAB means I obviously know that it is in triangle TAB. And do you realize it makes sense? TAB, isn't it a right angle triangle also? If you look at your diagram. So angle TAB means this is my angle. Correct? So this is my angle, guys. Before I move on, I need to identify my who. So where's your H? TA is a H. Where's the A? And where's the O? So guys, tua kasut, that means that this 3 is your who? Huh? It's your who? Huh? Yes, very good. It's your O. And this 16 is your who? A. So that means that who is your O for this case? TB. That means that I know that TB is 3. I cannot assume that it's 3 cm. I assume it's 3 what first? 3 units. Okay? Then next, the A is what? 16. So it means that here is 16 what? Units. Do you understand so far? So right now, do I have any other clues that is given in the question? Do I have any clues about TAB that's given in the question? Very good. I know that AB is 160 meters. So what does that mean? Can I form the link already? What? Yeah, but I need to form the link first. I cannot do mental sum. Because doesn't mean every time it'll be so nice. Why one day they give you 10 units or one day they give you 15 units? Then how are you going to do? I need here a proper. Yes. So I need to continue from there. I know that 16 units is equal to 160 meters. Then I can find what? This 160. 1 unit is 10 meters. Then I can find 3 units is 30 meters. And who is my 30 meters? Is my TB. So that means that I can quickly fill it in that here is 30 meters. So can you see just based on this box, I can find so many information already? Go, copy before we move on to the real question part 2. So once you're ready, take your orange highlighter and orange pen. We'll move on to part 2. Now, orange highlighter, why? Can you see angle of elevation of T from C? Right? It means that it is this clue right here, this triangle right here. So I'll be focusing on this triangle right here. I have T, B, C. This is my right angle. So now, angle of elevation of T from C. What does that mean? What's the angle of elevation that we just went through? Means what? Huh? Eye level at where? They already say from C. Means eye level at where? Eye level at C. So this is C. My eye level is here. This is my eye level at C. And elevation means what? Elevation means what, guys? Looking up. So I look up to where? Look up to T from who? From C. So it means that this is what I need to find. Question mark. Go, copy. So it means that from here, I need to know that I need to find angle TCB. I need to find TCB. All right. So guys, if you look here, what clues I have in this right angle triangle of TBC? Do I have any clues? Any length or any angle? What length do I have? Or any angle I have? Any clue I have about TBC? BC, yes. BC from where? From part 1, right? So BC is how much actually? 75.049 blah blah blah. Okay, then anything else that I have? TB, very good. TB is how much? 30 meters. Because just now we already solved it, right? So from here, can you see it's a right angle triangle? So do you think you can solve already? Okay, go. Do that now. And that's all for today. And I'll tell you guys what's the homework. Hold on, guys. I'll tell you what's the homework. So can you see exercise what? 7C, right? Can you all exercise 7C that you print out and take a highlighter and highlight out and write down what is the homework? So the questions that you need to do will be question 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 13, and 15. 3, 5, 6, 7, 11, 13, and 15 from exercise 7C. Okay? That's all for today. So you can use your remaining time to do your corrections. You have already done your corrections, then good for you. You can use your remaining time to do the homework.